Today is my last day in Nebraska. I'm all packed up, leaving my Airbnb, and now I'm heading down to Kansas City, Kansas to meet up with Amanda. She has a channel on YouTube. There'll be a link down below in the description here. Her channel is called Pieces of the Past KC. It was a little over a 3-hour drive to get from Nebraska to Kansas, so I stopped at this rest stop in Missouri. I am definitely making the rounds of all the states. I have arrived, and earlier I said I was going to Kansas City, Kansas. It's actually Overland Park, Kansas, and the Goodwill is right over there, and I'm going to be meeting up with Amanda. I can't wait to see her and actually meet her in person. Here we are trying to take selfies. I'm doing my best. Here is Amanda. Go ahead and tell us more about you.
Hi guys, I'm Amanda. My YouTube channel is Pieces of the Past KC. I have met up with Dina here today. We're going to go into my favorite Goodwill as usual and take a look around and see what we can find. But definitely come check out my YouTube channel. Links and everything for all my different stores and sales and stuff will be within the videos of my descriptions of my videos. There you go.
Let's go in.
Unscripted.
Green tags are 50% off, and every Tuesday, and it is a Tuesday that we are here shopping, is 15% off for seniors and military, and I qualify for the senior discount.
Do you think I brought my black light?
Oh, I didn't bring my black light either. We were just looking at this and we're like, is this lucite or is it acrylic? And I think it's acrylic, but it's so cool looking. Amanda went down the other way, and I will catch up with her. $2.99. Green tags are 50% off. I gotta remember that. And I just found out I get a senior discount. Ooh, look how pretty this is. Oh, I think it's modern, but so pretty. There's Amanda. I think she found some Flow Blue. Is that Flow Blue?
It is.
That is gorgeous. So. That is really pretty.
I'm trying to see if they have chips or cracks on them, but I hope those don't roll.
Oh yeah.
That would be bad. I don't think they have chips and cracks.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
That's
right.
from probably the old plate holder.
Yep. Oh.
But
maybe
really
the one's
cool.
okay. I don't know. Let's see, is the other one on the back? What's that look like?
Oh yeah, we could look at the back. I mean, the firing pin marks.
Right. But I don't see any chips like the other one.
Yeah.
That's really cool looking. Fresh cart. Let's go check it out. Oh my goodness, right away. $5 though. I can't see the name of it. I don't know if it's worth getting these for $5 each. Mud pie. Oh, cute little elephant. Always cracked. I was just looking at the silverware or the flatware. I like picking up the flatware.
Oh yeah.
Usually it's not that. It's usually cheaper.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I find it just depends. It's up and down.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's a cool looking old plate.
I thought these were really pretty. The color and the pattern on the bowl here. I don't think they're vintage though. There's a
I need an all-in-one.
It's called Lilling.
The one I got
Fine
off
China
Amazon.
Imperial Garden. Made in China. Pretty.
Don't ever do that.
Look at this bowl. I love this bowl.
Because
It looks like somebody hand painted it.
smart guys around here, you know, buying.
Oh, I didn't even see one up front.
But yeah, I wish we had more because I sure need one.
First item
I
in the
always
cart.
kinda-
Here's all the small
I
figurines.
bet you that's a courting couple on underneath of that.
Oh, that's really pretty. I like the blue and white floral. Oh, it says Royal
This end
Doubt.
cap, and then there's an aisle down this way on the right side are usually my favorite.
Favorite parts?
Yeah.
I think this is going in the cart too. So let's take a closer look at all the figurines. Oh, there's some trinket boxes. Oh, that looks like Pennsylvania Dutch. It says made in Japan. I think that's really cute. I spy another one. Cute cow, but what I want to see is this guy, because he is very colorful and bright red. It's a shaker. I don't know, he's so cool looking. I'm gonna put him up here for a second. Very cute owl figurine. But he doesn't go for a lot. That's like a donkey or something. Oh no, it's a deer. Thought I saw something when I was scanning the shelves. Now I can't find it. Oh, here it is. I want to see this. Oh, it's cute. It's a Nesco, and it's 50% off. Now I'm in the aisle with all of the dishes and clear glass. Oh my goodness, look how cute. Social climbers. I think they're sloths, right? $3.99 though. Oh, darn it. These are pretty. That's really cool looking. Ooh, I like the bowls. It's pretty. Yeah, I was gonna guess Studio Nova on that. I'm too short to on the top shelf. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. I love bright colors. Very pretty. It's not vintage. That's cute with the dragonfly. I want to look through all of the mugs. Look at these pretty ones. Oh, right away the handles, the gold on the handles, worn off, but very pretty. Oh, can't get my camera to focus. Hold on. Let's try that again. There we go. So I just saw this on the shelf and I looked it up. I couldn't quite read the mark back there, but it says Monroe Salt Works. Monroe Salt Works. It's pottery from Maine, and it's going in the cart. This is a really cute trinket box. It's huge with this rabbit and butterflies and bees on it. $5.99. I gotta turn it the other way a second. Oh. I don't know who that is. This is a cart shot of Amanda's cart. She has some interesting goodies in there. This is what my cart looks like at the moment. Another customer saw me taking pictures and stopped to ask me if I was a reseller, and we got to talking, and I told her about my YouTube channel and I told her about Amanda's YouTube channel. The other customer was also a reseller. Freddy's Steak Burgers was in the same shopping center as the Goodwill, so we went in to get some lunch.
I just said goodbye to Amanda. We went to Freddy's Steak Burgers after we got done shopping, thrifting at the Goodwill, and we had a really good long talk. It was really nice to meet her in person. She's a fairly new YouTuber, and she does a lot of vintage. She has so much knowledge around vintage items. I highly suggest that you go to her channel. It's called Pieces of the Past KC. And subscribe to her channel. Tell her that Dina sent you from Left Lane Finds, or just Left Lane Finds. And yeah, so it was so nice to meet her, and just even thrifting with her. Everybody has their own styles, and you always learn something from somebody. And it's just, I think that's what's different about meeting someone in person versus just watching them, you know, on YouTube. So now, it just started to spit rain just a little bit. My wipers actually turned on. It's just enough for them to turn on. But I have to start my 11-hour, it's actually more than 11 hours, I think, journey from, and I'm in Oak Park, Kansas, up to Michigan. So it's 11 plus hours of driving. I'm actually going to take my time. I am going to rest when I can, because my lower back, between driving 11 hours and then digging in the bins, driving another 3+ hours to get here, my lower back is hurting me. Now, I did pick up some pillows in the thrift stores, one at the thrift store and one in the bins, and that has been really helpful. And so hopefully it won't take me too long to get home, but I am planning to take rest, get out, stretch my legs, all of that. So that'll contribute to it probably being more like 15 hours or so to get home. I probably won't even get home. It'll be tomorrow by the time I get home, because I'm not going to drive it completely straight like I did going to Nebraska. And that's my plan.
I stopped at a Buffalo Wild Wings for dinner, and I got 6 wings, and then if you got another 6 wings, it was 50% off. So I got a whole dozen plus the set-offs.
I am a bit of a hot mess. I left Amanda down in Oakland Park, Kansas, and then I just took off driving to Michigan. I decided to drive as long as I could, and then I pulled over and took a nap in my car. Then I couldn't nap very long, so I started driving again. Then it started raining, so I pulled over again, tried to nap again, and that didn't work out very well. I got on the road again, and then I finally had to stop for gas, and I'm like, okay, that's it. I gotta pull over somewhere and get some sort of sleep. I was sleeping in my car, very uncomfortable, but I made it home. I am here. And I am so grateful. The next thing I gotta do is get everything out of the car and do my haul videos and all the editing. So I am going to make a playlist of all of these reseller meetups. So I'm going to go back and link all of the previous videos together along with all the videos from this whole trip. That way, if you want to watch them straight through, you can do it that way. And I'll put that link down below in the description, and I will comment that on all of the videos eventually. It takes a while to get all of this done.
After only getting a little bit of sleep in the car, I slept for 14 hours straight. And this is what I look like getting my coffee. Filming this haul means that my whole trip to Nebraska and to Kansas is over, and this is the last and final haul of that road trip. I'm going to start out with this item. I saw this and I was like, that is so beautiful. And I flipped it over and it said Royal Delft. I'm like, ooh, for $2.99. But what I didn't see, and it's in the video earlier, if you were paying attention, there was a big chip out of it. And then a second chip, which I think those chips happened because I think in the video, unless my finger was on those, in the video, you can see the big chip. I was too excited to put this in my cart. So when you're looking at it like this, you don't quite notice it right away, but then you do. You're like, ooh, what's wrong with that corner? So now I don't know if this has any value at all. It was a little trinket dish. It's so pretty. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this. This is a little bit of what I call a thrifting wrong. I might still be able to salvage it a little bit. There might be someone out there that was like, I don't care about the chip. It's just too pretty. I want it. But I'd be lucky if I can even get my money back on it. I did get a senior discount off of this item. It was 15% off. And that applies to everything that wasn't a green tag. Green tags were 50% off, so I did get some bargains there. For whatever reason, I never find trinket boxes that can stay in my cart, but I found 3 of them. I was so happy. They are so cute. 2 of them are heart-shaped. I love this one because it's got that Pennsylvania Dutch design on it there. $2.99. Made in Japan, so and definitely vintage, just adorable. It says live for today, dream for tomorrow, love for always. And then this one's dear God, love, 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 and more love. That's what you give us. How cute is that? Oh, it's really hard to make out. What does that say? Anna or Annie? And this is also vintage Unesco. Made in Japan. 50% off. So $1.50 for this one. Dear God Kids. 1982. So another adorable little trinket box. Now, Brianna from Primrose Collectibles, she finds them all the time. And she is able to sell them on her live sales, either on Whatnot or Knickknacks. I'm sure she has them listed up on eBay and Etsy. I'm sure she sells them all over the place. And this one also green tag. So this one is also $1.50. So it made out pretty good on the prices on these. This is just a beautiful blue and yellow floral round one. Vintage looking. Until I get this off, I don't know that it has a maker's mark on it, but I just loved it. The other thing I didn't do was take the tape off to make sure that they weren't chipped up underneath the lid. But sometimes that doesn't matter because you can't see them the chips anyways once the lid's on the item. I think I can get between $12 and $15 for the trinket dishes. I'd actually be okay if they went for $8 to $10 each. This little guy, I saw him sitting on the shelf and I was like, oh, I love him. Little red owl. He is a salt shaker. He's got his stopper. It does say Mexico on the bottom. $2.99 minus my 15% discount on there. And I just love the colors. And you're probably thinking, why would you pick it up if it didn't have its mate? Single salt and or pepper shakers do sell. I'm expecting to get anywhere between $7 and $9 plus shipping for this guy. I will be keeping my eye out for a mate, but because I think it would be adorable to find another one, but I'm just going to sell him as is. I saw this pottery bowl up on the shelf and I'm like, wow, that is really neat. Love the floral there. I think those are irises. Not sure, but I just love the floral design. And on the bottom, oh, let's do the price first. $2.99 minus my 15% off. I did round up in the end, so I added another 36 cents back to my total. That says Monroe Salt Works. This is up in Maine. That's where these are made. I'm going to drop in a few solds, recent solds of this. If you're not familiar with Monroe Salt Works, this particular pottery maker, they get really good prices. I saw somebody has a listing up that is 24 pieces of this for $800. But I'm going to show you the individual listings of like plates and bowls that have sold recently. I'm expected to get anywhere in that $28 to $32 range for this particular bowl. That was an all new to me pottery company. I had never heard of it before, although I haven't been up to Maine or the upper, northeast states in a while. This might be all over up there, so if you're a thrifter up there, look for Monroe Salt Works. Now, of course, I'm finding it in Kansas. This is such a unique pottery bowl, hand painted. Kind of has this, they're not flowers, they're kind of like abstract with the yellow on that side or the inside. And then the outside looks like this. This is a unique, one-of-a-kind bowl, maybe hobbyist, also $2.99. The prices were basically $2.99 for everything, just about. And I would expect to get somewhere in that $18 to $22 range for this bowl. It's just too unique. How dare the trash truck interrupt my haul video? This hits two categories, vintage and I'm an everything seller. You can see my reflection there. This is Revereware. And this is always a bolo. You can tell by the copper bottom. Let's see if I can get this to turn. Okay. When I first picked it up, I was like, ooh, $9.99. Was ready to put it back, and then I saw the green tag. It was half off, so I only paid $5 for it. And I will be able to list this up and sell it in that $25 to $30 range, probably closer to the $30 range. I have 3 favorites out of this whole little haul here. This because it's Pennsylvania Dutch looking, the owl shaker because of its bright colors, and this because it's an all new to me pottery company that I am definitely going to be keeping my eye out for. I will be looking at all of those solds on eBay so that I recognize it, even if the bottom label is hard to read. As you can see, it's wearing off already. I just want to be able to recognize it on site. And now my entire trip to Nebraska and Kansas is concluded. Amanda and I had so much fun. I was so happy to meet her. She knows so much about vintage glass. So make sure to check out her channel. I'm going to put a little picture of her channel in here. It is Pieces of the Past KC. She put her video up of us together a while ago, so you can go check that out if you haven't already seen it. Make sure to subscribe to her channel, subscribe to my channel, and subscribe to Brianna's channel, which is Primrose Collectibles. And maybe soon I might do another road trip to meet up with more resellers.